Good thoughts. Good thoughts. Good thoughts. Let's switch real quick from when the minority becomes the majority to looking at that. Now, looking at the face of entrepreneurship and everything that's going on, everything's moving globally, you know, different things are happening. And what do you think MBEs need to do to up the level of their game, to be more innovative and make sure that they're ready to play, you know, in the new game as it's being formed daily?
I'll say understand, it sounds simple, but know your company.
Right.
And know where your company fits into your customer supply chain. Those are simple words, but you would still be surprised at how many companies still think IBM does laptops, does computers. There is a vast number, and this is, and you touched on a key point, this is a global game.
Right.
And IBM goes where our customers are. Our customers are worldwide.
Right.
We have to find the lowest cost, because when you look at it, IBM is a supplier, just like any other company is. Our customers are asking us to be efficient, cost competitive, and supply them from a worldwide standpoint. Those are the same things that we're asking our customers. And MBEs who want to grow, those are the things that they have to be conscious of.
Right, right.
Really good point. Let me add to that. What we're seeing is that an MBE is not an MBE in a vacuum. An MBE is at a place in the value chain someplace.
Okay.
And there are key players in value chain, and there are less important players in the value chain. Example, my IBM Lenovo laptop, which is a few years old now, it says Intel inside. It says enabled for Microsoft.
Okay.
Intel and Microsoft are strategic partners of IBM Lenovo.
Okay.
When they design a new computer, they don't put out for bid who is going to be supplying the chips. They design the computer around the software and around the key hardware.
Okay.
So minorities need to play in the game where they're strategically placed in the value chain. They've got to take a place that's important. You can't put it out for bid. So
Exactly.
if what they're doing is waiting for requests for proposals or requests for quotes, that business is really strategic. That's not how you do strategic businesses. That stuff is the commodity end of things. The stuff where you deal with this MBE, this WBE, this majority-owned business. It doesn't matter because it's not strategic.
Right.
It's only strategic if it alters the competitive advantage of the customer.
Oh, wow.
So having Intel inside changes the competitive advantage of IBM computers against somebody else's.
Right.
It makes a difference. So MBEs have to think about where can I really make a difference, because that's how you make money.
Exactly.
That's how you grow.
That's a great point, and I think it goes back to what you said, Michael, which is so hard-hitting. And you're right, it sounds simple, but it's all about education.
It is.
You know, it's about knowing what you can do, knowing your customer, and building those relationships. So I'll know the stuff that Dr. Lynn said.
Exactly.
So I'll be equipped to come to you and say, look, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Let's figure out how strategically I can fit in with the Intel and the, you know, the next steps, you know.